to Victor Azir, Corky meta, gentlemen?
Not Corky yet.
I can't say anything.
Well, it will be Azir versus Victor. Now, Santorin goes back into the jungle, and Dignitas have still not been able to accomplish anything here early on.
Yeah, I think they went a little bit too early on that. That's what we call a confidence gank, where you're not actually ganking your opponent, you're just giving back up in case it goes wrong, then you're there. So, not a bad trade, but not really anything either. I think this is going to be a very, very slow game where you might see one team just give it to the Herald and go for the Dragon.
Well, as soon as he says it, man, you have all the experience you need as a caster. That was a beautiful caster curse.
Oh, yeah.
2-second delay after he says no action, and we get...
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't think they know either.
Okay. All right, at least I'm not alone.
I mean, I think they're just hoping to find some sort of a 5v5, right? But it's like not exactly the most solid plan. We've seen Santorin look towards mid a number of times, but the vision has been there. Oh, Armut could kill in the air.
They're coming though.
Or time, it goes all out. He takes him over the wall, but Tenacity's ready to flash to stay safe. As Bjergsen goes over, he's gonna look to punish Armut for this aggro. Jensen wants to join up and help his top laner. Armut won't survive, and the soldiers run him through.
Oh man, it looked like Armut maybe not that many less. You're a support player. You're a support player. You don't get enough kills.
Yeah.
You can't compare that. It's not fair.
I got like 3 there. Not bad.
There you go.
I'm working my way towards.
Oh boy. Closer's ready for the dive. Biofrost has no mana. Closer misses the Vault Breaker, but it ain't gonna matter. He's got double lift for the DPS behind him. Spawns at 200 HP.
Well.
Herald's gonna be finished off. Culling trying to clear out the wave. Closer just runs in and punches him right in the mouth. It's 4-0 with a 3K lead at 12 minutes for Hunter.
Yeah, nice dive, but Closer is looking shaky today.
Yeah, he missed his first Q on the mid lane with the flash, and he missed this Q on Biofrost point blank, and then he ulted him point blank.
Because of the player difference between the Spawn Biofrost duo and the Busio Double Lift duo, and we're not really seeing any of this attention that Santorin's paying down here result in anything.
Yeah, I mean, what he's gonna do here, he's gonna ult the Siri with flash, cleanse, and Heron dash, right? And Booster can stand behind double lift and just press E and R, and it'll be enough for him to win lane.
Oh, Spawn, he just gets jumped on, followed up, alley-oop. Who gets the money? It's double lift, 5-0, 100 Thieves.
Making it look easy, really well done there. I think they even have that ward on Sejuani at the blue buff. They're able to spot him up there, so they know Sejuani isn't even waiting in the brush.
At all, but that kind of ward is one that they need, you know, and then some sort of crazy, like, armor comes behind, ult Bjergsen into the team, one-shot him.
Oh, they're going in.
This
They'll look for Closer yet again. He's stuck on the front line. He can't get away. Spawn just dumps the whole culling into him. But now the Victor damage is keeping the rest of 100 Thieves away. It fades, and Double Lift flashes forward. They go for a sweep, but it's not going to find Jensen. He goes stasis, but he will not stay alive. Bjergsen gets the kill, and Double Lift isn't done. He'll pick up one on Spawn, but he gets thrown up into the air by the bubble. Dignitas get their remaining 3 players away. They killed Closer, but it cost Jensen and Spawn both.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the ARAM is not
quite able to find what they were fishing for. As Dignitas fall back, 35 seconds left on the clock until Judgment Day for Dignitas here in this bot side river.
It's also worth noting some of the Ornn items are already coming through. Tenacity already has his, Double Lift already has his, and they're looking for another nice calling here, but a lot of that getting soaked up by the minions. They're gonna go in.
The whole thing got soaked by the minions, man. Closer staying alive, trying to get away from the Chaos Storm. As the pressure continues, they get the kill on Spawn. They force Jensen away from the fight. Armut still tanking the damage from the soldiers, and Tenacity
might be over.
bonks Jensen to death. Biofrost tries to escape, but the soldiers say no. It's 100 Thieves getting 4.
Nicely done. I mean, 100 Thieves going to be able to take the team fight very convincingly. They're going to go back. Looks like they want to take Soul and Baron potentially. Just guarantee the win here. As Vi is actually soloing up the Dragon. Azir's going to come help him. They're going to start up the Baron at the same time. This one's looking over.
This is where in Screams, Blabber's yelling, and then we all go mid, we get like in one next tower, and then we all die and we lose Dragon. It's like, maybe we couldn't end. But in LCS, it's like, yeah, guys, just go Baron, get the Dragon as well, get the Soul. We're good, guys. We don't have to risk it, right? Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, and you could see Armut TP'd bottom because he was trying to grab the Drake, thinking, okay, maybe they're all at Baron. Unfortunately for Dignitas, 100 Thieves split call works out great. They'll take the Soul, they'll take the Baron. 7,000 gold lead, 27 minutes in with both of those buffs. Oh, it's done.
Yeah, I mean, this one, he just didn't get enough, right? So much of the culling is actually blocked up by the minions, then Ornn steps forward, and then they're able to turn around with that same Ball Breaker right on Santorin. He's getting burst down. Again, Double Lift is feeling pretty safe, but Armut did have a good all-in, ults him back into the team. They try to get something happening, but Jensen's pushed out. Spawn's already dead. They don't have the damage to kill off the Zeri.
They're just outstat at this point. They didn't even do it like that well. They just ran forward, used everything aggressively, and they just won. I think at this point, Dignitas have You know, there are 5 people in the bot bush here, hoping that someone comes here and dies for no reason, right? But this is a ball comp on Thief. They can just go 1 lane, probably 2 lanes, maybe if they're feeling it. I don't think there's much Dignitas can do. Their team comp is not a comp that wins from behind. At least on Thief they have, you know, the Ornhold, the Bio, the Asir, Shuffle engage, but Dig has 1 CC spell when they're behind. Maybe you can count the ultimate, but it's not a combat mechanic. It's a when you're winning ability, right? So.
I mean, Sejuani, I feel like it's so tough to find good ults against the team. Dublelift has Cleanse and is running at you. Tenacity can W it. There's Mercs on Vi, right?
And probably the Rune as well, possibly. You know, there's just not much they can do at this point.
Yeah.
The comp isn't bad per se, but when they're behind, they have no options to win. Besides that 1 flank they got in the bot that one time in second dragon. And I think now Hand Thieves is good enough to not screw this Baron push up. They're just gonna take 1 hit up the other one. Dignitas will, in my opinion, they should just flip it, you know, just tidal wave and just go on the next towers, on his towers rather. Because if you lose 2 inhibs in this game, you can't win. You simply just can't win if you give up 2 inhibs at this point.
Well, the group is 5, and Tenacity is the one who's calling his shot. He sends out the Ornhorn just to create enough space to take the tier 3 turret with the rest of his team. Calling coming out from spawn. Puts a little bit of damage onto Closer, but honestly, still half HP left on the 100 Thieves jungler. He's got his Radiant Virtue that can proc if he decides to use the ultimate as well. They're not going to go any further forward. They get the 2 inhibs, just like you said. The Baron expires here in 45 seconds, so they're immediately going to run down bottom, get whatever remaining value they can out of that buff. But with 2 inhibs down and 7,000 gold ahead, I'm struggling to find a way for Dignitas to win this besides the internet going out for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Boostio even has a Mikhail's now, so there's not really any chance of anyone even getting picked off. The double Radiant's actually doing a lot of work. It's healed between the 2 Radiant Virtues, it's healed for about 5,500. So it's actually quite a lot, you know, in these fights. It does make them significantly more tanky. And especially, I think, when you're playing like a ball comp, as you called it,
yeah, it's so good,
it's so much value in these fights.
It'll hit all 5 people. Also, I think that the haste on Radiant Virtue is actually kind of underrated. Like, people don't look at it because it doesn't show anywhere how much it's done this game, but having a lot of haste is actually kind of nice for, you know, Siri who only has 1 haste item, or Victor who only has 1 as well, right? So it's underrated how powerful that item actually is. And yeah, Dignitas, they get clean hips.
Closer just gonna smack Armit a little bit there in the front line. Tidal Wave comes out. Dublelift just sidesteps it, no worry at all. Tenacity buffers through the Sejuani ulti. He doesn't even take any damage. Closer still threatening the dive going forward. Tenacity just continuing to march at Dig. They can't get away. Dublelift just popped all of them. It's a quadra kill for Dublelift, and 100 Thieves managed to just steamroll Dignitas here in this game. Bjergsen just jumps in, throws out the ulti for Flare, and 100 Thieves get the dub.
I really thought... No. I had expectations. I'm still let down, you know? Like, I really thought Dignitas would come in swinging with some sort of like early game plan, like picking these, pick Recton, just fist fight to death early game. And then we're like, no, pick scaling and just lose. Like, yo, what's up with that? Like, just do something.
It is a little unlucky for Dignitas here. A good showing from 100 Thieves. Sven, I need you to head down to the stage.
You're doing an interview?
You will be conducting an interview with the winners. Yes, my friend. Thank you for joining us here on the casting desk. It's been